The need to scale up development in technology as well as collaborate while creating innovative products in financial services form the core of conversations at the just concluded FinTech conference organized by publishers of Super News Nigeria, which came up last week in Lagos. AV1 News reports that participants at the event were drawn from various aspects of the nation's financial sector, and discussions focused on opportunities that come with financial inclusion and the need to enhance security and infrastructure in the delivery of financial services. The world is changing, and so are the dynamics at play in the financial sector. There are gaps, and regulators must find a way to block these gaps by leveraging on innovation to ensure safety and security of funds. Publisher and CEO Super News Nigeria, Ngozi Onyekwusi, described the theme of the conference as one that comes with a sense of urgency on the role of technology in financial inclusion as it holds great potentials for the Nigerian economy.
This conference with the theme Imperative of FinTech in Promoting Financial Inclusion in Nigeria will, among others, highlight and examine the relevance of FinTech in bringing the unbanked, the uninsured in the financial system for economic growth.
According to research, over 133 million Nigerians are at risk of dying in poverty, with only about 50% of this number captured in the banking sector and far less in the insurance sector. As part of efforts to achieve this goal, the National Financial Inclusion Strategy, NFIS, was created, making it a critical development policy priority in Nigeria.
It appears the strategy itself, the FinTech, initial tech, and current financial services have not been able to get to this group of people that we're talking about. Therefore, there is need to revamp the NFIS so as to capture these realities.
If you now look at where we started, when you look at the traditional means of intermediation, for instance, look at it from the banking, look at it from the capital market, look at it from the insurance, for instance. You can see that this traditional means cannot work again. We have a lot of challenges. The average investor in our market, for instance, is about 45, 50 years. We have the new millennials that cannot be able to leverage on this traditional way of intermediation, for instance.
How do we reach out to those who need insurance services, to those who need to get their money into the system and convince them that it's in their own interest to do so?
Where is the protection of the consumer? With what happened to them, the subhuman ways they were treated, and yet the banks still had issues of when I do a transaction and my money is hanging. Up until now, so many people have still not gotten redress with these actions.
There's a nexus between poverty and financial inclusion. That's the reason why government wants as many people to be in that financial inclusion cycle. And there's a nexus between poverty and education. And then we have a nexus between education and financial inclusion.
At the end of the conference, it was agreed by all stakeholders that innovative collaboration and advocacy is the way forward, with emphasis on financial literacy, especially in view of the rapid development witnessed in the world today.
Opportunities, yes, but there are also challenges. We know about the infrastructural challenges, we know about how sometimes these things actually fail, and it causes a lot of concerns and worry, but I'm not worried about that because one of the interesting things you see is that when technology comes and when you see more advancements, you see more customers' needs, it breeds innovation, and that innovation is what we need.